Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, traders and investors. This is Alex from MarketWise Asia. Thank you for watching this Facebook Live and also YouTube live stream. Okay, and if you can hear me loud and clear, please say a hi to me in the comments or in the chat box on YouTube. And I'll really appreciate if you could also, follow, like, and subscribe to our Facebook and also our YouTube page as well. Okay, thank you so much. And we are heading into the end of the September, the last day of September, and tomorrow is the first day of October, heading into the final quarter of the year. Q4 already. Time passes very fast, right? Just with a blink of an eye, we are already into the last quarter of the year already. So let me take a look at the comments right now. Of course, Kelvin Ben, I say hi to you already. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, Mark. Hello, SC, Dave, Stephen, LKW84. Okay, Poking. Okay, Wylam. Thank you so much. Okay. Waiting for people to stream in. Okay, so yeah. At the meantime, if you could, okay, please follow, like, and subscribe to our YouTube and also on Facebook as well. And please give me a like, share, and comment if you could. All right. So, I think the big news for the week, right, actually is the Chinese, right? In fact, I just posted this update. Okay, the Chinese ADR start the week strongly. Okay, building on the momentum as gains continue. Let me just share my screen. Yeah, this one from the Telegram channel. Okay. All right. So last week, okay, just before, I think somebody asked me about the China stocks, right? Okay. I think after that on Tuesday, okay, the China government announced all the stimulus, everything went boom, 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 and just go all the way up. Later I'll go through some of them now because personally, okay, I think I told Melvin, one of the SDM member, okay, I have actually BABA, BABA, okay, so my average price was about $80. So I was a back holder, okay, no shame about that, okay, so I held on to it for quite a while, okay, because I thought it's undervalued, so I bought a little bit, okay, yeah, okay, and then yeah, so running the right up lah, okay. All right, anyway, I'll just go through with them later. So Melvin, okay, Mary, okay, Jean, okay, Christopher, Hadley, Shah, Paywen, okay. Yeah, Melvin asked me, right? Okay, I said good to take profit. Then after that, suddenly the Hong Kong market, China market, next day, Tuesday, they went out already. Okay, but can't be helped. Okay, but anyway, I think you entered earlier. So actually, if you have good profit from a systematic, okay, point of view, there's nothing wrong with you exiting, okay, just somehow there's some fundamental change, okay. Of course, there's news coming out that can't be helped, but at least be happy with your profit, okay. So consistent wins, okay, that's more important. All right, so let me just share my screen right now as it is. Okay, so as usual, disclaimer first, whatever I share today is just for education purpose, not a recommendation to tell you what to buy or what to sell. So please do your own due diligence. Okay, and also the social media or the channels over here, especially on Telegram, please also subscribe. Okay, a lot of times I post a lot of this, market mover, price mover, morning wrap. Okay, to give you a very a quick summary of what's happening in the market. Okay, so let me just post all this link in the comments, and of course on YouTube channel. Okay, that's where every week I will post the so-called the YouTube live stream. So in case you didn't watch it and such, you can do a replay on the YouTube. Okay, let me just post this. Okay, thank you so much over there. Okay, let me do this. Okay, so the economic data for this week. Okay, let's say into the main so-called the live stream right now. So the economic data for this week. This week actually quite a number of news. So this week is September 30th. Okay. You can see here later 155, Fed Chair Powell is going to speak. Okay, I don't know what he's going to talk about. Okay, anyway, Tuesday, okay, not Tuesday, not Monday, and tomorrow Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday 1:55 a.m. He's going to speak, which is later, later at 1:55 a.m. later. Okay, and then tomorrow the jobs opening, and then on Wednesday there is this non-farm employment change. Okay, then on Thursday unemployment claims. Okay, and then on Friday the non-farm employment change and unemployment rate. So you realize that as I mentioned last week, right, the theme, okay, for and maybe until the end of this year or what, I don't know, okay, is all about unemployment or employment, okay, whether the market, okay, the economy is heading into recession or not, okay. So as I mentioned, right, the inflation data and all this CPI and all this is passe already, okay. It is not that important anymore, okay. It is rather all this, jobs opening now, non-farm change that's going to happen, maybe an impact on the market. But again, okay, we won't know which one will actually move the market, because anytime the market move based on certain announcement, okay, the media will just tweak it and say that, oh, because of this or non-farm employment is not so good, okay, oh, the market has sell off, that kind of thing, or market is better than expected, market had a bull, that kind of thing. So every single piece of news can be a price mover, so we never know. But just take note that this week could be a volatile week as well, and heading into the October tomorrow already, okay. So this is the one, okay. And yeah, so just to let you guys know, we are actually very near into the election here already, okay. So about just 1 more month and 5 days, we are into the US election day. The US election, okay, it is on the 5th of November, okay. That is on a Tuesday, on the early November, okay. Anyway, I think for today, once again, I try to aim to finish within 1 hour, okay. I think should be able to do that, because once again, okay, my views haven't changed much, okay, since last week also, okay. All right, so just go through some of you this data leading into the election, okay. So historically, okay, market volatility has risen leading up to election, okay, and subsided after. So maybe through the words you might not understand so much, okay, but I'll just show you the chart over here. This is what I am referring to, okay. This data is actually, I think, from Excel what, okay. Anyway, yeah, okay, so this is the VIX, okay, the volatility index, okay, 6 months before and after election day. And you can see, okay, based on the excluding recession year. So, okay, excluding recession. So it's 1992, 96, 04, 2012, 2016, and 2020 election. So you can see that based on the past previous election, excluding recession years, leading into the election day itself, that's the November 4th, okay, the market tends to, not the market, there's a volatility rises, which means that, when the VIX actually spike up also, which means that, the market indices tend to come down a little bit. So heading into election day, so you need to be a little bit more careful. This is, of course, this is just based on historical data, okay. Past performance doesn't guarantee future performance, okay. Past results doesn't guarantee future performance. So again, this is just for your knowledge. But typically after the election day, the volatility, okay, will decline after that. So which means that market will be more stabilized, and of course if VIX go down, the market will stabilize and continue to head higher, that kind of thing. Okay, clear so far? If everything is okay, okay, just type okay yes in the comments. Just type yes. Okay. This is just for some knowledge, okay, and some based on the historical data from the past election years, excluding recession, okay. Since means market, typically, yes, based on what I understand, okay, typically VIX spike up, market will drop lah. So this is what I interpret it is lah, okay, yeah. Okay, later I'll go through some of the data as well, okay, all right. So this is also like, so as I mentioned, the market have generally done well after the election. This is what I meant, okay. The VIX decline, market stabilized, and market tends to move on higher subsequently. Okay, not immediately, but subsequently, okay. All right. So just some stats for you. This is also taken from other sources are provided. Okay. So what happened is what happened after election. That is 1 week after election. So typically after 1 week, not much difference. Okay, average drop it is about 1%. Okay. So the best is 25% up. Okay. The worst is 1948, minus 6%. 2008, of course, this is the global financial crisis, is minus 15%. But typically, okay, average drop 1%. The market was down over 60% of the time. So it's like, it's like 50-50 lah, okay, can up, can down. But even if it drop based on historical data, it doesn't drop a lot also. But 1 month later, okay, the market, okay, slightly increases, okay, but the return, it is average less than 1%, okay. The best is 2020, 2004 with 9%, 6%, 2016, 5%. But all these are just, telling you the best and the worst. But average, okay, it is slightly increased, okay, but, it's very little. You can say that it's a break even, okay, plus minus, not much difference, but market was up over 60% of the time. So you can see that after that, even 1 month later, even though stabilized, but it is still 50-50, still 50-50, okay? So still 50-50, okay? Not much difference, okay? The real effect is actually, 1 year later, okay? Based on historical data, average rise, it is about 10% up, okay? Once again, tell you the worst year, tell you the best year, okay? You can see that in recent years, okay, like, 2020, just before COVID, was up for of course, 40% is during the COVID, but I can see that previously, after that, I have to head back quite a number of years back, 1996, but stocks were up nearly 70% of the time, reflecting broader factors beyond election. So who get elected is actually not so important anymore. It is basically based on the fundamentals, the economy, what is the economy doing now, okay? And stock performance over a one presidential term, that's 4 years later. So the average gain, it is about 61%. Okay, once again, there's this plus minus, okay? I think, this is a bit too far-fetched, okay? 4 years later, but typically, but it is telling you that it is up. It is up most of the time now, okay? And again, it is driven by broad economic trends. It's not by the election outcome, all right? And I think the most useful one is this one, the 1 year later one. So average rise, okay, it is about 10%. So after that, okay, typically after that, if there is no recession, there's no recession, okay, I think that the market can still continue to go higher. Okay, I think that's going to make a lot of bears are very upset now, because on Twitter, on X.com, I can still see some of these perma bears say that, oh, the market, it is just this is like a bear market relief, that kind of thing. Okay, but the market has been going up since the start of the year until now. They still don't want to accept the fact that we are in a bull market right now. Okay, so we are definitely in a bull market. Of course, the typical correction, down 5% to, or even 10%, that is perfectly normal. So, but generally, okay, the market tends to go up, higher 1 year later. Average rise is about 10%. Okay, this is based on historical data, okay. All right. So if you understand, okay, just type 10 in the comments. This one, Kit Leong say, does it make a difference if the red or blue are in the White House? Previously I did show before, but actually I forgotten the data. But yes, there's some slight difference. If I am not mistaken, I think if Republican wins, the market tends to go a little bit higher. But that is also 50-50 lah. But just a slight advantage only. Okay, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, I need to check out the data again. But typically, I think it's more important. 1 year later, typically rise about 10%. Okay, all right. So this is just what happened, the performance. Okay, once again, all these are just for general knowledge. Okay, it makes you feel smarter when you go and tell your friend. But at the end of the day, okay, it doesn't help you. Okay, so to buy or to sell, of course, it is to buy, unless you are to just buy and hold. Okay, then nothing much to say lah. Then technically, if you just buy and hold, then you don't have to watch my live because it is just buy and hold. Okay, market go up. Okay, so you should know that typically I do swing trade. Okay, swing trade typically I hold for a few days. Okay, 2 to 10 days, that kind of, to at most a month. So then your level of precision must be more precise. Know exactly when to buy, when to enter, when to sell, that kind of thing. But if you just buy and hold, we are still in a bull market lah. Okay, all right. So this is done. So I just go through with you guys first. Okay, I haven't really go through this yet, so I just want to go through live with you guys. Okay, so because we are heading into the end of the third quarter, Q3 is gone. Okay, which means that Q4 is coming up. Just make some poll or guess over there. Okay, which sector, which stocks has the best performer year to date? S&P 500, Nasdaq 100. Okay, keep it to the index stocks. be it S&P or Nasdaq 100. Okay, which sector is the best year to date? So which means that from January until end of September, which one is the best year to date? Let's go by the sector first. Okay, sector. Which is the best sector? Okay. Henry say XLU. Okay. I haven't really checked now, okay, but I know XLE is one of the better one. XLU. Okay. Any other contestant other than Henry? Okay, do take part. Okay, just some fun fact. I also don't know. Actually. So I didn't really check beforehand. So I just want to check with you live together. So any other sector, which one is the best? How about the stocks? Okay, S&P or the Nasdaq. Okay, or combined together, which one is the best performing stock year to date? Okay. Mark say XLK. Lily say Walmart. Walmart as in the best performing stock year to date, is it? Okay. Any other contestant? Okay. Dow index. Okay. Any other thing? Yeah, about 150 guys here, no. Only a few take part only, or the rest have no idea. Okay. Palantir, PLTR lah. Okay. Palantir. Any other sector? So XLU and XLK. Okay. So typically I go to finviz.com. Finviz.com. Okay. Finviz.com. So it is a free site, and if you actually register an account, it is free. You can see that I've already registered. You can actually add in your portfolio of stocks over there. So for me, I add in the 11 sectors, okay, which means the XLB, XLC, XLE, blah, 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 all the XL thing now, okay, plus the SPY itself, okay. So if you look at the home, go to back to the screener, okay, preset, go to the sectors, okay. I think it's a little bit small. Let me just try to remove it. Okay, let me try to zoom in. So I think you guys can see better, right? So this is the overview. Okay, so head over to the performance right now. Okay, ta-da, year to date. Aha, okay, Henry got it right. So the utilities sector has the best performing sector year to date, which means from January until end of September, the end of the 3 quarters over there, it is up 27% as of now, because by right today, end of the day, then is the finish, the end of the quarter over there. Okay, quite surprisingly, okay, in fact, technology is not the best performing, it's only 16% here. Okay, so the second best performer, it is actually XLC. XLC is comms sector over there. Okay, then the third one, it is actually XLF. Okay, so yeah, it is surprising to you guys. Okay, XLC and XLF, even industrial XLI is also stronger than the tech. Okay, the worst performing stocks is actually XLE, but even though it is still up year to date, can't be helped because XLE, previously, the narrative is because of the interest rate hike and all this stuff. Okay, and then it come down. But when the Fed actually is okay, want to cut rates, right? They actually had a very good performance recently for not XLE, XLRE. Okay, XLE. Sorry, XLE. Okay, XLE energy, but XLRE previously was not doing very well. But once this year, it started to do pretty well. Okay, all right. So, but all in all, in fact, all the sectors is all green. Okay, so take a look at XLU. XLU. Okay, Excel, you can see that, wow, very nice now. Okay, since the start of the year, at the start of the year, there's some initial, okay, let's do a naked chart here first. Okay, at the, remove the lines, at the start of the year, there was some sell off, then after that just boom. Okay, all right. Okay, how many of you here, okay, hold XLU from 2024 at the start of the year until now? If you hold it, somehow you have the foresight, you have the crystal ball, you hold XLU, okay, just type U in the comments, okay. Mark say for stock is VST. Later, let's take a look, okay. Tesla, okay. So, okay, later let's take a look. Anybody? Okay. To be honest, I don't expect any of you here, okay, hold XLU, okay, from the start of the year until now, okay. Most likely not, because I think 99.99% of the time, okay, XLU is not, it is not actually a sexy utilities. It's not a sexy sector to play with, lah, okay. But anyway, okay, another so-called narrative that I heard, okay, about the XLU, okay, XLU sector, that why it actually go up higher. There's another story behind. Anybody happen to know what is the potential, so-called reason why XLU have such a strong performance this year? Okay, I think maybe Mark know. You know or not? Why XLU? Okay, I don't know whether this is true or not. No, this is just kind of a media trying to portray a story. Why it's like a play kind of thing. Anybody got any idea or not? Okay, why XLU have such a strong performance this year? No, it is not. It's not defensive. Yeah. So previously there was a so-called, like, there is a narrative saying that maybe because the market is going to recession. Okay, it is actually also is so performing. Yes, Mark and Zihao, yes, that's right. So the another so-called the media is trying to portray, or at least I see some stories that okay, XLU, it is actually a data center AI play. Okay, because all the AI narrative, all these, they need to use a lot of electricity, a lot of energy, a lot of power. And XLU, all this company that's providing the utilities, the powers, okay, are providing all this energy, okay, power to this AI center, data center, and all this. Okay, like for example, Mark say, yeah, electricity, yeah, data center, like Zihao say. So this is the narrative, okay. So this is a proxy play to the AI. Okay, so if AI, price has risen up so high, like for example, Nvidia, okay, seems like the big institutions are going into the XLU utilities company as a proxy for the continuation for the AI play. I think if you actually search for utilities, okay, then AI, okay, then search for some news. Yeah, this is something like that, okay? Like utility stocks are the new AI play and they can keep rising, okay? And all this, okay? So, this is another narrative, okay? But again, we don't know whether this is true or not, okay? But, do you learn something new today? If you learn something new, okay? Just type new in the comments, just type add, okay? Like, for example, for Mark and Zihao, I think you guys already know now. Okay, you guys are really way ahead of the market. You understand the so-called the market very well, okay? So is it something new for you guys? This narrative on the AI play on the utilities, okay? Should be something new to you guys, right? Because I was like, sounds logical when I first saw of this piece of news. No response. Never mind. All right. Anyway, yeah. Okay. So this is because this is the utilities. Okay. And another one performing not too well, it is actually XLC. So this year it is also performing pretty well. Okay, you can see this is XLC over there and XLF. Okay. And maybe, I don't know, maybe the market really foresee that the Fed will actually cut interest rate, and they will benefit all these financial companies, especially the banks over there. Okay. Yes, but the news can make up. That's right. The news can make up everything. Okay. We won't know, which the funds are moving into which sector. So we can only follow them when it is starting to go higher. Okay. What makes up XLU? And coming into that, okay, so what makes up XLU? Okay. By the way, okay, I'm starting to like not stock chart. Stock chart I've always been using. Okay, it is actually stockanalysis.com. Okay, this is this. I think for some of you guys, you guys should know. Okay, so I'm starting to like this a lot recently because it is very clean, okay, and the data, it is actually from S&P, so the data is actually quality data, very clean also, okay, and everything is sorted very nicely, okay, and quite intuitive, easily to use, and it is very fast also. Okay, so right, if you want to know what's the components of XLU, just type in XLU over there. Okay, utilities sector, very fast. It looks very fast. Okay, faster than ETF.com. So you can head over to the holdings. All the numbers, data, you can go through the news and everything. Okay, top 10 holding. Okay, but you can actually head over to the holdings over there. Okay, and these are the holdings as of 26 September. Okay, all right. So total there are about 31 stocks over there. Okay, so if you want to know into more of the individual stocks, you can just click onto the individual stocks. Okay, for example, the biggest component stock is actually Chinese ADR Energy (NEE). Okay, and they also show you what is the percentage of the weightage on the XLU. Okay, so for example, you want to know about what's XLC. Okay, just type to XLC. Okay, and just click. Very fast. Okay, XLC, of course, you know lah, communication, Meta, Google, all these are the biggest component stocks for XLC. Okay, very fast, right? Okay, and then for XLF, okay, so you can just head over to XLF. You know, once again, the component stock, Berkshire Hathaway, JP Morgan, Visa, and all these are the big companies that in fact all of you guys should know. So once again, I'm starting to love stockanalysis.com more and more compared to ETF.com, because ETF.com I actually go to, previously it was my favorite go to site. For example, type XLU. Okay, the loading is not that fast. Okay, right now it's still okay lah, but you know the interface, everything not so good. Okay, holdings. Okay, still have. Okay, no, this is a free account. Okay, that's a free account. You can just use it as it is. Okay, but of course, if you want to like, for example, download, export out everything, okay, portfolio, everything to store inside, you need to pay for it. But in fact, even if you want to pay for it, okay, it is not expensive also. Okay, it is unlimited access to all the data and tools. It's just $10 per month. But I did not subscribe. Okay, let's say for example, you want to, let's say you want to go NVIDIA. Okay, you want to go to NVIDIA stock. Okay, NVIDIA stock. Okay, you have the history data. Okay, all the stocks price data. Okay, you want to go for 10 years and all this. Yeah, you can download if you want to lah. Okay, but it is paid lah. Okay, all right, because the data they get it from S&P, so the data should be very clean. Okay, all right. So this is for stockanalysis.com. And okay, let's head over to the best stock year to date. Best stock year to date. Let's head back to FinViz is okay as well, but I typically like to go to sleekcharts.com. So another alternative, sleekchart.com. I think I previously mentioned before, but it is also pretty simple. Okay, all right. So we can go to S&P. S&P, is it companies? Is it this one? I think it is S&P component performance. Aha, okay, yes, Mark got it correct. Okay, so for the S&P, all right, the best stock year to date, it is actually Vistra Corp. Okay, Vistra. Let's take a look at Vistra. Vistra, it is also utilities company. You can see that this is the electric utilities. Boom, 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 boom. What's the reason why Vistra is so strong? I think it's something to do with uranium, is it? If I'm not mistaken, okay? Maybe Mark can share with us more, okay? I came across that, but I didn't really look deep into that, okay? So this is for Vistra. NVIDIA, standard, okay? Contestant, okay? Constellation Energy, also utilities, Palantir, okay? This is HWM. I think this is something that is not so familiar with you guys. I'm not sure whether by this, not so many people talk about these stocks. Okay, like NRG Energy, you see up how many percent? Okay, not sexy, right? Okay, Targa Resources Corp also not sexy, right? Okay, Fair Isaac Corp not sexy stock, right? Arista Network not sexy stock, right? Okay, all this KKR not sexy stock, right? Okay, you tell me KKR, I thought it's KKK, Ku Klux Klan. Okay, so it's like not sexy stock, right? Okay, so a lot of these stocks actually are not so-called the hot stocks. Okay, Walmart is part of that. Walmart is up about 50%. So you can see that, not all the top performing stocks are very hot stocks. are in fact more of the stealth stocks. So for example, I know of this Progressive. Progressive, it is actually, where is it? Just I saw Progressive. Just Progressive Corp. It is because for my SBI, actually I entered into Progressive previously before also. So I know some of these stocks, okay? Or I came across some of these stocks as well. Okay, so this is for the S&P 500. For the NASDAQ 500, okay, pretty much similar lah. Okay, yeah, Constellation Arms, okay, Broadcom, Trade Desk, all these are up quite a number of percentage over there. Okay, so once again, you can go to Slick Charts. If you want to, you can also go to FinViz. FinViz, right, you can just go to Home Screener, right? Okay, then you choose the index, all right, S&P 500. And once you are there, okay, it is, you go to the performance over there, okay, performance over there, and then you can see just sort according to the year to date, okay. So the best performing stock, yeah, Vista, Nvidia, CG, all this is exactly the same, okay, from slickcharts.com. Let's see the worst performing stock, okay. The okay, WBA, this is a pharmaceutical retailer. Intel is not having a good year this year. Intel is losing out to all the chips maker out there. Okay, it is down 53%. Okay, Lululemon, if I'm not mistaken, Lululemon was last year one of the best performing stock. Is it Lululemon last year best performing stock? Yeah, okay. Lululemon, last year best performing stock. So again, I can tell you, okay, a lot of times when the stocks make like the one of the best performing stocks, for example, in 2023, okay, all right, don't try to go long into them. A lot of times, okay, they will switch, the type will change, okay, 风水轮流转, okay, yeah, like for example, you know, it's up, then this year it is one of the worst performing stocks. If if you know, okay, in fact, like PayPal, I think for a number of years, like PayPal, PYP, it was like one of the worst performing stocks. Okay, you can see over there. All right, 2022, okay, from the crash until now, okay, it's just go down all the way. But again, you know, this year, I think it is starting to go higher. And if, okay, I think PayPal is actually, if I'm not mistaken, it is changing into uptrending stock. So if you hit into a 2-day time frame, yeah, can you see over there? Can you see over there? Okay, I just remove all the central pivot range over there. Okay, so this is PayPal. All right, I am using a 2-day cloud. Okay, because I see it is less noise. There's less noise. Sometimes day, right, you know, ping pong up down. But if you use 2-day, okay, the noise greatly reduces, okay, but at the same time, okay, it is still a very good way to tell you the trend, okay, not too short, not too long also, okay, just nice, okay. You can see that after that price just go down all the way, and a lot of times, okay, it just stay all the way below the cloud, okay, all the way below the cloud, okay. Some maybe until here, it just break through, but once again, you know, it just go up from here. So if you add in the usual thing, the CPR over there, okay, all right. So you can see that over here for PayPal, you can see that, you know, even though it break through, but you know, it did not stay above the CPR for long. After it just dropped down all the way. Okay, in recent months also. I think this is the first time, okay, I think it is actually above the CPR for 2 consecutive months. Okay, so this is the first month, August, and then September, this is the first month. So, you know, there's a very good chance that, you know, PayPal, the trend has actually reversed already, Of course, you know, don't tell me whether can buy or not, you decide, okay? You decide, okay? I'm just sharing with you what I see, okay? All right, again, whether it is a swing trade, long-term trade, nobody can tell what's your time frame. So I'm just sharing with you what I'm looking at, okay? Please don't say that, oh, Alex say can buy, I'm not, okay? I'm just telling you what I feel, what I see, okay? And I don't have a position in PayPal right now. Okay, all in. All right, so this is shall we use the reference of year-to-date for the next selection of bullish stocks, or shall we look for those performing 3 months best performing stock? Lily, are you from SVI, Seasonal Vantage Insiders? For me personally, I don't really look into nowadays. I don't really look into which one is the best performing stock for the past 3 months, year-to-date. Okay, I stick to the seasonal trending stock. So every single week or every single month, I have trade opportunities to look at. Okay, so I don't try to chase, the latest stock that's up moving. I just try to find those tried and tested before. Okay, you are new to SVI, is it, or you are not? Yeah. So if you are new to SVI, not to worry. Okay, I just follow the process, look through the stock every single week. Okay. All right. So yeah, so this is PayPal. Okay, and yeah, so let's take a look at the Hang Seng. Okay, like recently, wow, just boom, boom, boom. Okay, all the way up. I think this is the daily time frame. Okay, can you see over there? I think when Melvin asked me last week, it was just here Monday. I said, hey, good to take some profit. Then that continue to go higher. After that, Tuesday, the Chinese government just announced a stimulus. Okay, so this is, look like again, like very nice reverse uptrend. But again, this is Hang Seng. Hang Seng is a bit more volatile. But if you look at the indices over here, indices like the Shanghai and Shenzhen Composite Index. So this is the Shenzhen Composite Index, the Chinese stock market over there. So you can see that typically it tends to stay not above the two-day cloud all the way down, and it seems that suddenly there's a reverse of trend over there. Okay, so it's above the cloud, above the CPR. So this is the Shenzhen Composite Index, and the ling is the Shanghai Composite Index. Okay, a bit more noisy, but again, you can see that this kind is due to government stimulus. So it's an interference. Okay, it is like a vote of confidence. Okay, but again, even though it seems like it is actually going higher, but don't expect that it's just going to go up all the way. At some point in time, there's going to pull back, and the pullback could be pretty steep again. When the pullback comes, then maybe the confidence gets shaken again, or then they all can sell or not, kind of thing. Then go up again, kind of thing. So if you're investing in Chinese or Hong Kong stocks, you might have to have some patience. Okay. Melvin, again, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Again, I'm not a fundamental guy. Okay, even though I was a back holder in Baba. Okay, so my average price was about $80. $80. Okay, I see about that $80. So for Baba, it also like a good change of trend over there. Yeah, so a lot of these Chinese stocks are going a lot higher, like Pinduoduo, PDD, okay, all these are going higher. Okay, basically all stocks are going crazy, okay. After the earnings, it just shoot back up again, okay. Yeah, recently, okay. Yeah, so if you're holding on the Chinese stocks, okay, do have some patience. Don't expect, this kind of rocket movement like going to sustain for the next 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. It's not going to sustain. There's going to be maybe a pullback. Okay, yeah. Again, if you're long-term holding, I don't know when you're going to take profit. It's up to you. But short-term wise, okay, once again, if you're still holding, okay, I think it is a good time to take some profit. Short-term, swing trading, if your intention was to just, hold that clean swing up, holding for a few days to 10 days and all thing, then it's a good time to take some profit off the table, maybe take some half, then, you want to trail all the way up to you that you decide. Okay, yeah, this is just for the Chinese market. Okay, so let's head back to the indices, the watch list for the US market right now. Okay, the only market that is pretty strong right now is the Russell 2000 for the the small cap and mid cap still quite okay. Okay, let's head to the S&P cash index first. Okay, all right. So based on the spot gamma level, I actually told my insiders. Anyway, this is public resources, okay. So the zero gamma level, it is at about 5,007, okay, about 5,007. So I actually listed on the chart right here, 5,007, okay. So, you know, if price can stay above 5,007, go higher, then of course, so far all good, okay. You know, market, it is still in a very nice uptrend, okay. But if price break below 5,007, okay, then maybe, you know, there could be a new correction, or there could be more sell-off, and there could be more volatility, okay. There could be more volatility spike, okay. Again, this is based on the options dealer, the hedging, whether they are net long gamma or net short gamma. And okay, you guys need to know that today is the end of September, the last day of September. Next day is actually a new month, October. So there will be a new central pivot range. There will be a new central pivot range. Okay, so you can see that these are the CPR, okay, CPR, okay, CPR will be acting as a support and resistance zone also. So if you actually search for the developing central pivot range over there, so you can see that. So tomorrow onwards, okay, tomorrow 1st of October, the CPR level will be here, somewhere around here, because we are into the last day already. All right, so if price really do fall, okay, the upper range should be acting as a support also, and the pivot point level, it is at about 5635there about, okay, 5635the pivot point. Okay, there will be a strong support level at 5635 if price really do have a correction there. Okay, 5635, can just type 5635. Okay. Melvin, I actually mentioned this to the SBI. You should check your email. Because if you didn't watch, also read the summary. Okay. It is all there. It is all there actually. Yeah, it is all there. Even if you didn't watch the video, the summary, I talk about all. Okay. All right. Do you receive my email or not? Okay. By the way, I need to check. Do you receive my email or not? I realized that, okay, some of these Yahoo email, a lot of times from, because I use a service provider to send out the email, a lot of times, or it tends to land into the junk box or the spam folder. So if you are using Yahoo Hotmail, okay, if you are SBI member and somehow you didn't receive my email, do check your spam folder, your junk mail folder, and do so-called mark not as spam, and also, you know, whitelist my email, alex@marketwise Asia, and of course from the SBI, right, the platform from PayHip also whitelist the PayHip email as well. Okay, all right. So yeah, so this will be the S&P. Okay, so ever since last week, right, I say that, you know, the market breadth is a bit overextended. You can see that since last week, the S&P futures, since last week Monday, the market, it is just grinding upwards. Okay, so for me personally, okay, if I also told my SVI members, okay, I'm not inclined to really aggressively go long right now. Okay, I still have some so-called ideas to go long. Melvin, okay, you should check your email. What are some of the stocks or ETF that I intend to go long, or what are some of the stocks I intend to go short? Okay, all right. So, but if you ask me to aggressively buying now, it is not my style. I think that, you know, the reward to risk ratio, it is actually not there. Okay, so I can just share with you guys also. So this is also it's okay to be public information, okay, which I always share as well. So this is from the stock chart DP gallery over there. You can see that the market breadth percentage of stocks above their 20, 50, and respectively 200 days MA. So we are still typically at the high side over there. Okay, relatively at a high. So, you know, can go higher lah, but I think, you know, it is not in our favor lah. You know, there's a chance that the market could just turn anytime. Okay, so I wouldn't be aggressively going long in the stocks and the normal sectors. I won't be aggressively going long. And a lot of the individual sectors and industry, their market breadth is also relatively at a high. Okay, and also then the I mentioned the net new 52 is high. You can see that typically, you know, when the market is going higher, this is the expanded, you know, the magnified view of from what is here lah. Okay, is from what is here over there. So you can see over there, while the market, it is actually going higher, the net high, it is actually, going lower. So there are lesser stocks that's making a net 52 weeks high, even though the indices is actually going like all-time high. Okay. And then the McClellan oscillator. So once again, while it is actually going higher, okay, you can see that the McClellan oscillator is actually not following suit as well. Actually, it is going down. So there's a divergence as well. And the other one that it has been some time since I mentioned about the VIX ratio, right? So this is the VIX ratio that I actually use as a market internals to watch. Okay, VIX is actually the volatility of VIX. Okay, VIX itself is a derivative, is a volatility of the S&P 500. So VIX is a derivative of volatility. Okay, so it's a volatility of VIX. Okay, so I do a naked chart. So the VIX over VIX ratio is just a market internals. Typically, they tend to go hand in hand together. Okay, so this is the VIX ratio. If we add in the S&P 500, new pane over there. Okay, so you can see the top one is the VIX ratio. The bottom one, it is actually the S&P, SPY. So you can see that typically it tends to move in tandem, go higher. This one flat coming down, okay, it's going down as well as go higher. But okay, you can see that recently, okay, it goes kind of higher. Okay, it goes higher, but the VIX ratio is also like that's also coming down. So there's a slight divergence out there. So all in all, okay, I can see many market breadth, a few market internals are all showing some divergence. Okay, so I'm not so inclined to really aggressively to go long. So of course I could be wrong. Market just continue to go higher lah. But of course, I can, because I can stay one side. Okay, I don't have to just die want to buy things. You know what is die 硬来啊 ，okay， 硬要买东西啊，硬 want to go long. Okay, I can just stay one side, or don't be aggressively buying. Okay, sometimes when I'm aggressive, I can hold maybe 5 to 6 position at one time. Okay, when I'm not so aggressive, typically I just hold 1 to 2 position at a time only. Okay, so that in case, okay, I'm wrong. Okay, I don't have so much drawdown. For example, okay, let's say if I go and immediately I go and buy 6 long position right now, 6 long position. Okay, let's assume. Okay, each position is 2% of my portfolio size, so 2%. Okay, if all the 6 position all get stopped out, okay, immediately it's a 12% drawdown. Okay, some of you guys might use 5%, okay, position sizing from your portfolio size, okay, capital. Imagine you use 5%, okay, and you have 6 position, okay. If all your 6 position all go long, all wrong, market just suddenly has a sharp pullback, sharp sell off, 6 times 5, immediately your portfolio is immediately 30% drawdown in your capital already. So don't be so aggressive there. So when I meant that not so aggressively means that I don't have so many position, okay, at one time. So that's why I do 1 to 2 maybe at right now. Right now I only got 1 position. Right now I got 2 position. Yeah. Right now I only have 2 position right now. Okay. Clear so far? And then so far, if you understand, just type just type yes. Type yes or letter Y in the comments. Okay. To show me that everything is good. If you find value, okay, just type, not type, okay, just like this Facebook Live and also this YouTube live as well. Okay, and if you're watching this on YouTube, do follow our channel as well. Okay, so for those SVI, okay, SVI members are okay. In fact, I actually hot off the press, I just added in this web database to you. In fact, I just updated it today, so I actually notify you guys in the Telegram channel over there under the announcement. Okay, go log into your members area. Okay, I do a video tutorial soon to make use of how of the web data more effectively. So right now, It is to complement your data sheet. Okay, so sometimes you might download the data sheet. It can be in your laptop, desktop, whatever it is. Okay, and maybe you're outside. Okay, you just want to have a quick view, a quick search of some of the stocks. You want to have a quick check whether it is in seasonal trend right now, the dates and such. I can do a very quick search. I won't enter into this because once I enter in that, the non-insiders can see it. So I won't click into it, but it is a web-based, so you can search easily. So do head into your members area. So you can see that I try to do incremental improvement every single time. So yeah, so those who stay with me for longest time, okay, your price still remains the same. I never increase any price at all. Okay. All right. So yeah, this is additional feature that I think it is good to have for you guys. Okay. All right. So remember to head into the members area. And yeah, any other question so far? Any other question so far? Okay. So yeah, I think we want to cover, yeah, just nice about 1 hour. Any questions so far? Any questions so far? Okay, while I take a sip of water, take a break first. Okay. All right, welcome. So I think it is actually useful for me also lah. It is useful for me. Okay. You can charge 1,500 as long as mine stay the same. Yeah, right. For the SBI, no change in price, right? The grandfather price, you guys remain there. Okay. Anyway, I have the intention to increase the price next year. Yeah. So yeah, I won't stay put at this price. I will increase the price next year. Okay. Any questions so far? Okay. Let's take a look at the market right now. Okay. Any questions so far? Market generally is going higher. Okay, going higher. Just now was a bit weaker. Let me take a look. Okay. Hey, insiders. Okay, for those who watch the summary, what did I say about this thing? Okay, you should know lah. Okay, I won't explicitly say lah. Okay, the exact ticker I said that already. Okay, okay. Don't say out lah. Okay, you guys just keep it lah. Okay. Oh, by the way, yeah, okay. I forget. Next year. No. The grandfather price remain the same as long as you stay subscribed. Okay. At least for now, the promise to you is that I will keep it as long as you stay subscribed. There'll be no increase next year. Okay. Yeah. What is the price to join now? The price now to join now is actually 499 after discount. If there's a discount, if there's no discount, it's 596. Yeah, but it is not really open now. I didn't provide new coupon code right now. Okay, if you really want, okay, you can drop me an email. Okay, then I will send you out. Okay, yeah. Yeah. For the insiders, okay, let me just share with you guys. This is the naked. Oops. Okay, so in fact, last week, right? How many of you guys remember that I talked about the ZW, Z soy, ZC, the corn, wheat, soy lah? Okay, basically the soft commodities lah, Okay, all right. Is starting to go higher. I forget to tell my SBI. In fact, I actually entered into wheat. Yeah, I forget to tell you guys. Okay. Yeah, I entered into wheat as well. I'm still holding on to wheat. Okay. So yeah, and typically, I think previously I mentioned about the soft commodities. Okay. Cost of the grains last week since I mentioned that. Okay, no change. Okay. It is still a favorable period. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, I think if I'm not mistaken, for the SBI members, if you actually look into your ETF, okay, data sheet, you can find the some of the grains commodities, the favorable date there. Okay, favorable date there. All right. Lily, you asked me like I don't know. Like, I need to go to data sheet and check. I also refer to my data sheet as well. Okay. So I eat my own cooking. So you ask me now, I don't know. I need to go and check also. Yeah. Okay. So refer to your data sheet. Okay. So yeah. So obviously I won't be showing now right here because there are non-members here. Yeah, so all in all, I think it is still doing pretty well right now. So I'm still holding on to the wheat. I intend the wheat, okay. All right. Any other question? Any other question? Just nice. Okay. 1 hour. Any other questions? Okay. Got question or not? If there is no question, okay, if you find value in today's sharing, okay, you learn something new, or just simply like me, okay, you just type V or letter V or just type value in the comments, okay. I think just now at the peak, there was about 170 people, okay, or 180, close to 180, okay. All right, thank you so much for staying with me, okay, and really appreciate your presence, okay. And yeah, so we shall see. Okay, so as of now, I'm not so inclined to go long. I think the market is overbought, so it is my choice, okay, to stay out of the market right now. But there are still opportunities to trade, like what I've mentioned to the SBI members. Okay, be selective lah. All right. So with that, thank you so much, and yeah, okay. My personal view, I will be staying out going long, but it doesn't mean that I'm right. I could be wrong. Okay, so please do your own due diligence. Right, so with that, thank you so much, and I will see you guys again next week. Just nice, 1 hour, fantastic. Okay, bye bye. Thank you so much. 再见，拜拜。